Hi, my name's Jonathan Hicks, I'm back at the Dice Cup, and this evening I'm joined by Steve again. And we've just finished playing Tzaar, I think is how you say that one. This is a two-player abstract game, and Steve is going to explain how to play.
Okay, Tzaar, you've got three types of pieces. You've got these blank ones, you've got lots of them, you've got these Tzaar pieces, and you've got, I think they're called tots. And the aim of the game is to either force your opponent to a point where they can't go, or, more frequently, remove all the pieces of one type of your opponent. So if it's black, and white lost all of these types of piece, when white loses their last one, white loses again. But it doesn't need to be this type, it could be this type or this type. So effectively, you are trying to guard three different types of pieces, depending on what you've got the fewest of at the time. On your turn, easiest way to explain it, on your turn, the first thing you have to do is capture. So whoever goes first gets one action, one turn, and then everyone else for the rest of the game gets one or two. So let's say white goes first, they have to capture. They move one of their pieces as far as they can in a straight line and capture one of the opponents. So you could move this piece and take that one, or you could move this piece and take that one, or you could move this piece and take that one, and remove it from the board. Then it's black's turn. Black on their first move has to do the same thing. They have to make a capture, so black might capture that back with any type of piece. And then black gets another action. They can either make a second capture, moving as far as they can till they get to a piece, or they can upgrade. When you upgrade, you take one of your pieces and place it on top of a different piece that it can get to in a straight line. So black could take this one and promote to there, or black could take this one and promote to there. They don't have to be blocked. Black won't take this one and promote there, but black couldn't promote that one onto that one. Let's say black does that. Black now has a higher piece. Goes back to white's turn and you keep going. However, these pieces can't be taken by stacks that are lower than them. So this piece, white can now no longer take this piece. So if you start losing a lot of one particular type of piece, you can start promoting them. So if you've got only this piece left, if you make that the highest piece you've got, it's very hard for white to take that until white promotes themselves. You're going to keep going and keep going until one of those two conditions is met. So you can't take on your first turn, in which case you've lost, or until you capture all of your opponent's particular one type of piece, in which case you've won.
Alright, what do we think?
I like it. It's from a series of games called the GIP series of games, and I really like all the games so far that I've played in that series. This is probably my second favourite of the GIP series, just basically based on how quick it is. It's a bit of a cat and mouse game. You'll find that people start promoting, and then whoever promotes first will go around chasing the other person's promoted piece, because if you can capture like 3 or 4 pieces in one go, one capture, you've done quite well. You've captured their strongest piece, and then your strongest piece is uncapturable effectively. I really like it. It's effectively, once a piece has moved from a spot on the board, no one can ever land on that spot again. So every time you move one piece, there are fewer spaces to go on the board, if that makes sense. And it does speed up the game that's played. It's probably the quickest GIP series game that I own. Yeah, I really like it.
Rating out of
10? Again, it's going to appeal to a special type of person. I'd probably rate it an 8 out of 10, because I do like my abstract games, and this is one of the better ones.
Yeah, it definitely is one of the better ones, I think. I'm not a big fan of abstract games generally, but I do like this one. That race, as Steve was saying, you're trying to build up the sort of big pieces to stomp around and squash all the other pieces. It's very much a race to get those pieces, but you've really got to watch out. It might be advantageous to promote a piece in a situation, but if you're using one of the pieces you don't have many left of, you don't want to get rid of that one, because then you're very close to losing, and it can be very easy to miss the fact that you've only got 1 or 2 pieces and they can get taken very quickly. But also that rule about having to take on your first turn, you can really get caught out by that as well. As Steve was saying, as the pieces dwindle, when the spaces start appearing on the board, it can become harder and harder to actually take, and you need to take. So lots of interesting things to like about this one. I like the positional play in it. I'd be on a 7 out of 10. Alright, thanks for watching. That was Tzaar.